Welcome to episode 44 of Regen Rovers. We have had an insane start to the season. What a start! We're top of the table, having won our first 4 games of the season. We've only conceded 1 goal, we've scored 9. We are on fire. Quite unbelievable stuff from Regen Rovers. Is it unbelievable though? We've done this the last couple seasons. We've just had incredible seasons. Anyway, today I'm going to be playing 3 matches for you. Bit of a treat. We're taking on Dagenham and Redbridge at home. We're taking on Newport County, who are currently second in the table, away from home. And we're also going to take on Harrogate at home. Of course, we're going to be playing some northern teams again this year because we're now in the National League Premier. So, incredible first game, of course, that you saw in the last episode. 4-0 win against Maidenhead. We followed that up with a 3-1 away win against Eastleigh, local derby, of course. And Agu got his first 2 goals in the National League Premier. I'm so happy for him because he's been with us since the end of that first season. And to get this far, to improve and be able to play at this level is special. I'm just so happy for him. What a player. Legend of the club. All-time top goal scorer, of course. And he's closing in on 100 goals for the club. Both goals set up by Alec McCann, who had a stupendous game. Managed to score an 82nd minute goal after setting up those 2 goals. And it was a cracking header. Look at this. That is... We don't see many really good headed goals, but that is a beautiful header. And we followed that up with a 1-0 win against Mansfield. We won 2 games in a row, 1-0. And I thought this would be the last goal from Perry Webb for the club, because we had a bid from St Mirren. And it was accepted by this point. Good strike, by the way. £40,000. The add-on thing is 50% of the next sale, which was very enticing. I just couldn't reject that. Perry Webb going to the Scottish Premiership, I cannot deny him that. However, that was accepted. But he has come back on loan for nothing. You know, no money. Don't even have to pay his wages. So it's worked out quite well. We've got £40,000 from the Scottish Premiership side. He was going straight into their reserves, and I thought, well, let's see if we can get him back on loan, because he is our best midfielder. He's an important player. It would have been a big miss. And he's back. It does mean that his average rating and all that stuff's been reset after quite an incredible start to the season. A goal and 2 assists in his first 3 games. But I'm pleased that he is back, even if it is on a temporary basis. So even though he missed this game against Accrington Stanley, it's the only game that he will miss, because he is now back for today's match against Dagenham and Redbridge. So this game against Accrington Stanley, really good win. They beat us last season in the Cup. And Paul McCann managed to get the winning goal on the volley. Great finish, nice technique. So first match of the episode then, against the Essex side, Dagenham and Redbridge. Now, we've got 3 matches in a week. You'll notice our Newport County game is only in 2 days' time. So, we're going to have to rotate a bit, which I haven't really done so much this season so far. Averson did pick up a knock, which meant Vince Boyle came in. And of course, Perry Webb missed the last game, but that was pretty much the only rotation. However, for this match, I've brought in our 2 new fullbacks, Hancock and I think I might just call him Sampson. I don't know, I like that. Sampson. It works well. I've also brought in Perry Miles into the midfield, giving Raphael Godwin a rest. And also Elliot Averson has come in up front for Paul McCann, who drops to the bench. Matthew Everson, centre-back, he's just returning from injury, so hopefully he'll be back either for the Newport game or the game after that. This is the journey that Dagenham and Redbridge took down to Plumbing Park today, then round the M25, down the M3. Not too bad, it's just that M25 traffic as usual. It's been a strange week for Perry Webb, going all the way up to Scotland for a match of a few days. Now he's back. We had to sell him because he was a little bit unhappy. Because a Premier League team, I know it's a Scottish Premiership team, coming in for him, you know, that's a massive, massive thing. So £40,000, that's good for us. He's happy about the contract. And we've got him back on loan, so I'm happy too. Anyway, players to watch out for in the Dagenham team. Tom Eaves, striker, looks quite good. Fowler, ex-Burnley player, plays on the left wing, looks good. The thing I've noticed about this league is the players are better rounded. They're more well-rounded players. Than the Southern League or the 7th tier. So we're up in Greater London. It's not Essex anymore. Historically, Dagenham is part of Essex. Same like a bit like Romford as well. You kind of think, oh, it's Essex, but no, technically Greater London. Historically part of Essex. I mean, West Ham used to be part of Essex in many years ago. A bit of a historical geography lesson for you. I like that combination. I've got a nice atlas, actually, a history atlas. What's it called? Historical atlas, I suppose. It's fascinating stuff. Nothing happening so far. Of course, they are the favourites for this. And they're on the attack here. Berry, headed away by Perry Webb, making his kind of second debut in a weird sort of way. Here's Wise, injured at the moment. 28 minutes on the clock. They're just building down the left with Ralph, headed away by Boyle, as far as Samson to Perry Marks. I thought I changed his name to Samson. What's going on here? That's lumped over the top for Alec McCann to run through with his pace. Alec McCann, it's saved. It didn't save for some reason. That was a chance for Alec McCann. He's not scored since the second game. 0-0. That's okay. We've had a couple 0-0s at half-time this season already. Just need to do the right team talk. What? I'm happy. I'm pleased with a 0-0. We're not expected to win these games. Right. I'm not even going to bother trying to rectify that because I'll just make things worse. Free kick. Elliot Avison takes it. Oh, he's got his first goal for the club. I have no idea what the goalkeeper was doing, but I don't care. Elliot doesn't care. He curls it straight at the keeper, like at his feet, I suppose, and the keeper just didn't get down in time. That's a cock-up, isn't it? What is he doing? I'm pleased he's got his first goal. That's an important first goal. I'm actually going to bring Perry Webb off. He's looking complacent. We'll throw on Sean Walker. I think we're just going to try and play this game out. But we've won the last two games 1-0. We know we can have a solid defence. That's crossed in. Keeper does well there. Now we've got everyone up the pitch. We're 1-0 up. Why have we got like 8 men in the box for a free kick from that area? It's just a bit overkill. Here's Hancock, our new right back. First time we've actually seen him on the ball. Come on, Hancock. Where are you going? What are you doing? No, don't do anything so good. Oh, he's time wasting, I suppose. Here's Vincey Boyle. Good old Boyle. Lumps it long, looking for the pace of Elliot Avison. And is he going to get there? He is. He's done well. Oh, he's done extremely well. Goo! Yes! 2-0. His third goal of the season. Elliot Avison. Oh, that was really quite special. I'm actually going to save the legs of Alec McCann. He's not done so well today. I'm going to swap him and Paul McCann. I know Elliot Avison's the tired one, but in all likelihood I'll be playing the two McCanns and a Goo for the next match. And who else can we save the legs of? Owusu probably. Bring on Godwin. How are we doing this? How is it so easy? I think it might... I mean, there's a combination of things. Azaku gets another with his head. He's improved his jumping reach over the years quite dramatically, actually. And that is a stunning header. And Gareth Hancock, our new right-back, gets his first assist for the club. There's a combination of things here. I think, firstly, the tactic's good. Secondly, our players are actually quite good and they have improved. They're young, they're enthusiastic. And also, they know each other. Most of the team have played together. I know we've got a few newbies today, but overall, you know, the team are quite solidified. They've got good dynamics. That's a decent effort. And I'm getting better as a manager as well. I'm getting used to the team. I'm knowing our strengths and weaknesses. What a second half, eh? Here they come, though, looking for a consolation goal. That is a good strike from Ben Taylor. It looked like he had a good strike on him, didn't he? We should have done the old player instructions when he came off the bench. Looking at the statistics, they have been the dominant team, but we're winning 3-1. Free kick to Dagenham and Redbridge. Are they going to get a second? Make things interesting for the last few minutes? That's sort of headed away. Here they come. Berry to Taylor again. Uh-oh, long shot. Oh, what happened there? It froze. 3-2. It doesn't look so good now, but it's two long-range shots, and we know how overpowered they are, don't we? Let's have a look at this again. It just froze. I think it kind of went through Okoro. Let's have a look. Battered. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it moved in the air. Let's give Okoro the benefit of the doubt. We should be winning this regardless of conceding 2 late goals. Little bit of a dampener on proceedings, but overall, positive. Another win. 5 out of 5. What is going on? And we're the only team to have won all 5 games so far this season. Harrogate, who are playing also in today's episode, just won 4-0 against newly promoted Dulwich. That could be tough. We've got Newport next. Who did they lose against? They lost against Kettering in the 93rd minute. Bit unlucky. Blimey ago. You just keep scoring no matter what level. Why was there only 2 days between that last match and this match? Why? Why can't we play midweek? Why do we have to play on a Monday? Why are all these games on a Monday? Just seems a bit harsh, doesn't it? Anyway, we're actually obviously going into this in excellent form. Newport are the favourites. They have played in the Football League, haven't they? Are they in the Football League in real life right now? I feel like they might be. I can't keep a track of all these things. It's just impossible. I get confused between Football Manager and real life all the time, to be honest. So I will make some changes. Higgins is going to come back in. We're going to put Assini back in for Samson. And Godwin in for Perry Miles. And Paul McCann in for Elliot Avison. But we know Elliot Avison, he can work it up front, can't he? Also at the back, Avison's not back. I'm going to play Max Keane. Max Keane and Vince Boyle today. So as you know, Jeremy Cook-Best, affectionately known as Chef, did resign as a coach, as our defensive coach in the summer. It's probably for the best. We've actually got a better defensive coach now. But he's still driving the coach to away games, of course. And he took us up the A34 and along the M4 to Newport County in Wales today. Quite an easy journey, really. Nice and simple. And this is Rodney Parade, as the stadium is known for some reason. It's quite random. I do like a random name, Rodney. They're going with a 4-4-1-1 then. Dool up front, Samron Dool. Just behind, Marsden. They've obviously got a decent team to be in second place after a few games. First against second already. Brilliant. Are they still second or are they third? Either way, they've won 4 out of 5. Come on, lads. Show me what you can do. I've been to Newport. One of my sister-in-laws used to live there until a couple years ago. I only went once because they only lived there for a year. But yeah, the bit that I saw, it was nice. And my granddad actually spent some time in Newport. He used to live in Wales as a boy for a few years. And yeah, so I've got a bit of a connection to Newport. Here we come then early on. Here's Alec McCann. Oh my days. That is what he specialises in. Those finishes across the keeper into the left-hand side of the goal. He is an expert. I mean, we're 1-0 up already from a throw-in. We just completely overload this area of the pitch for throw-ins. And it works a treat. What a finish, though. Here come Newport then. First, oh my. What was that, Godwin? What are you doing? No, there's no need for that. Ah, first red card of the season. It was going so well. Okay, I'm going to take a go off. And we're going to throw on Perry Miles. Who, I know what's going on here? I know we joke about Perry Miles because he got red carded in his first ever game. But, I think he got red carded a second time, didn't he? But he's not been red carded for a long time. I'm going to go to balanced. Just 2 up front then. The 2 McCanns, they can work their magic. Free kick. They didn't show the highlight from the dangerous free kick area. Here come Newport, looking to, cracking tackle Perry. That is how you tackle. He's showing Godwin how to tackle. Here's Morley. So he will be suspended for the next game then. So Perry Miles is probably going to come in for the match against Harrogate. Look at Newport just passing it around us. Training ground stuff. It's out wide to Butler. Cuts in. This looks... Okora, good save. Not really seen him pull off a huge number of saves so far this season, but that's a good save. Corner. 2 minutes to half-time. Crossed in. And that's in. It was coming. We're down to 10 men. Going to be difficult, isn't it, to get a result today now. Godwin let us down. We're still dangerous on the break, remember. Probably going to drop points for the first time this season. I'm going to say unlucky. A lot more to come from the midfield. And what I will do is we're going to hit it long for the pace of the 2 McCanns. In particular, Alec McCann, of course. Oh dear. No, what? 2 red cards. Perry Webb, the star of today's episode, has been sent off. What? The game wants me to lose a game, doesn't it? And this is the way it's making me lose a game. Right, I'm going to bring off Paul McCann. And we're going to play 1 up front with Alec McCann. Another corner to Newport, crossed in. And Okoro catches that one. I mean, if they score from corners, just, you know, that's not too bad, really, considering the circumstances. Oh, I keep getting interrupted by phone calls. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, where was I? I don't know. 20 minutes ago, Newport County, looking to build. I sense a goal. This is quite slow build-up. You can just sense it, can't you? I mean, poor old us. 9 men. Can we fight on with 9 men here? I highly doubt it. This is surely going to be a goal. It's crossed in, headed away. Oh, penalty. Everything is against us today. What is going on? Okoro, if you can save this, that would be a big help, let's be honest. Up steps Adebayo. good penalty. It's all over. Our first defeat of the season. I think I'm going to arrest Alec McCann. You know, there's nothing he can even do. We're going to bring on Elliot Everson for the last few minutes. We might as well go attacking. You never know. A penalty is beating us in the end. After all that, after 2 red cards, after fighting on bravely, it's a damn corner and a damn penalty that ends up beating us. They might get a third here because we're pushing forwards, but still. 3-1. Overall, the world has been against us. If it's 4, that's a bit unfair, isn't it? Come on, not 4. Morley, unstoppable. This is a big old stadium, I must say. Are we going to get a consolation here of Elliot Everson running clear all by himself? Surely the final whistle's going to blow here. Not 5. Not 5. Come on. Blow the whistle, ref. Come on. Good. Well, that was a bit of a thrashing. Bit of a different looking team then because of suspensions, but I have reverted back to my first choice back 5 and my first choice front 3 as well. Perry Miles and the legend that is Sean Walker come into the team. Morgan Fawkes is on the bench. I want to continue that run of him scoring in every single season, so he will come off the bench every now and then. Anyway, Harrogate, of course, the favourites. We're never going to be the favourites for any game this season, I don't think. Look at that journey for Harrogate Town. It's a long old way to come, but they made it down in time for the match. Hopefully we've had our quota of red cards for the season. Don't fancy getting any more today. Christian Norton is their top goal scorer. Looks alright. Physically very fast. We're going to have to watch out for him. Let's end today's episode with a bang then. Let's get another win. We've had a really good start to this season. Let's not let that last game, you know, have a negative impact on us. There's no need for it to. Corner to Harrogate, crossed in, headed away. But here's Fox. This is quite confusing. Black and yellow and gold. This is a weird combination of kits, I must say. Here's Fox. Blocked. Good block. But they're still on the ball. Plummer now. Into Falkenham. O'Brien. Out wide. They've got space. They've got time. Good block though by Assini. Does really well. Now he charges after it. And but they're still on the ball. They're persistent here. I sense an opportunity at some point. Great tackle, but it's back to O'Brien. Perry Miles does well. Maybe there'd be an opportunity for us as Walker knocks it long. Agu, can he win it? He can. He does really well. Alec McCann to Paul McCann. Paul McCann's through. He has to score. He does! Oh, what a counter-attack. That is what we are all about. So I suppose it's similar to Leicester City's title-winning season, isn't it? Walker just knocks it up. Agu does exceptionally well because he's basically pushed, but he chests it down for Alec McCann, who puts a perfect ball, and Paul McCann finds the back of the net. Free kick though to Harrogate, curled, just over the bar. Doesn't look like any Harrogate fans have turned up in the away end. Look at our ultras though, going crazy, loving it. Here's Falkenham, has the shot. In fact, they've put all the new seats. Is that the new seats? Have they put them in the away end? Away supporters don't sit down, do they? They stand up. So what's the point in having the seats there? Here's Higgins into Perry Miles. What's he doing? He's found Walker. That looks like a good ball to our captain. Higgins down the right. It's blocked though. Back as far as Miles. Into Owusu. Through to Walker. Scored so many great goals last season. Higgins. Come on, this is a chance for Assini. One fullback to another, and Samuel Assini makes it 2-0. We just carved them down the sides, didn't we? We just had so many men in the middle that they were too busy trying to mark all these players in the middle that our fullbacks, Higgins was left open, Assini left open at the back post. We just overloaded them. And it worked brilliantly. This is more like... I mean, we were 1-0 up against Newport until those red cards. That just completely ruined our game. We could feasibly have won that game if we hadn't got those red cards. I think we would have. Let's keep going. We're switched to balanced for this second half. But, yeah, I mean, it's been really good. I don't have a midfield. Samson can play midfield, but I don't have a defensive midfielder to come on for one of our strikers. We just didn't have any options. I could have brought a player up from the under-23s. I guess, but I didn't. Here come Harrogate. Certainly not over yet. We need to make sure we're not complacent. They've not done anything so far, but this is an attack and it looks dangerous, and Okoro is beaten by a lobbed header. It might have been one fullback to another, I'm not sure. It might have been a winger. Here's Owusu. Back to Miles. Perry Miles. Back up wide to Higgins. We've got men in the boxes. Are we still going? Nice play. Crossed in. Sean Walker off the crossbar. Unlucky. He used to do that a lot in the first season. He scored a few headers. Last year it was all about his banging shots from outside the box. It's Alec McCann. Oh, heads it wide. Thought that was going in. Half an hour to go. Great first half. In the second half we've had opportunities. We've been unable to take them. Here's Sean Walker looking for Paul McCann. It's back to Orsini. Might bring Elliot Averson on soon. Here's Walker into the box. It's not a great ball from Sean Walker. And now they pump it up the pitch. Averson should have this covered. He heads it to Perry Miles, who finds Walker again. Now he's looking for a run, hopefully with Alec McCann. He's just, look at him, time wasting. Lovely stuff. Over the top, looking for Paul McCann, who's done really well. Crosses it in and goo! Yes! And he gets his 5th goal of the season. Level once again with Alec McCann. The 3 strikers, they're scoring goals. Love it. Look at this. It is a good ball. But Walker was just patient. I don't know why they didn't close him down though. And Paul McCann had just peeled out to the left-hand side. That is a great cross and a good header from Magoo. But Harrogate on the attack again. It's end-to-end stuff today. We had such a solid defence in the first 4 games, and today we've conceded a lot of goals, as Higgins doesn't really head that away very well, but he does well to clear. But Alec McCann doesn't drop deep to collect that. And here comes Plummer into Amos. Crossed in. This is a goal, surely. Oh, Corey tips it over. Good save. I'm actually going to make a change. We're going to bring Elliot Averson on for a goo. But what I'm going to do is we're going to drop Paul McCann back. He's just going to press, pull back and just try and win the ball back a bit. Paul McCann will, we'll continue him as an advance forward. I am actually going to take Walker off for Samson. He's going to go into central midfield. Central midfielder probably on defend. Just solidify that midfield a little bit. And for the last few minutes, we will throw Fawkes onto the pitch. We'll bring him on for Paul McCann as a poacher for the last 6 minutes or so. But we're heading for another win, another comfortable win, another impressive performance from Regen Rovers. I don't think, is Fawkes going to get his opportunity? It's crossed in. Averson to Averson. Oh, he should have looked for Fawkes. I want Fawkes to get a goal. I mean, he'll surely score a goal in the Hampshire Senior Cup against weaker opposition. That's his competition where he can get a goal. Here come... Oh, that's a good block. And that's the end. We've won 3-1. And I feel like we'd have won 3 out of 3 if we hadn't had that red card situation in the second game. Marcus Higgins, man of the match, by the way. He just gets so many good ratings. He really is ridiculous. Impressive, impressive win. Goals from Agoo, Paul McCann and Orsini. And I think you just got to admit, we're in a promotion race here. I know we're only 7 games in. Maybe we haven't played the big boys. We haven't played Wrexham. We haven't played York, Hartlepool, Aldershot. There's some good teams at this level. Yeovil. Maybe we're not in a promotion race yet, because perhaps we need to take on those teams first before we can really think we're in this promotion race. But we have been so strong so far. Next up, Stockport. You know, they've been high up the Football League in the past. Solihull currently in the relegation zone. So are Dulwich. Well, Dulwich are close to the relegation zone, so we need to be beating those teams. Farnborough in the Hampshire Senior Cup. That's interesting. Where Farnborough? Oh, they've dropped all the way to the Southern League Premier South now, which is where we started, of course. But yeah, we need to be beating these teams. That's not the easiest draw for the first round of the Hampshire Senior Cup. We've got the FA Cup 4th qualifying round to look forward to as well in the not too distant future. So thank you for watching today's episode. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Are we going to do it? Are we going to get 3 successive promotions in a row and get to the Football League? That would be insane. What a start, eh? What a start. I'll see you very soon.